Greetings and welcome to the Monday Morning Vodkast podcast. Today's magic number is... Oh, good morning, all you Billy Bumblers. I had not noticed you there. I apologize. I was waiting for something magical to happen, but, sometimes it just doesn't happen. But today's episode is going to be very magical. You know why? Because we're eating some stuff from all around the world. For example, we'll be drinking some of the Fufu Berry Juice, which comes from Magina City on the island of Fufu, ironically not far off the coast of Duvalini. Vagina? But first, before we start anything, why don't you listen to this voicemail I got the other day?
30222. Hi, this is Amanda. Hi, this is Amanda. Hi, this is Amanda. Hi, this is Amanda calling. Hi, this is Amanda calling. Hi, this is Amanda calling.
I think I'm going to use those samples and make a song out of it because it kind of started feeling like a song after a while. We had a very long weekend, the family. We went to get phones for the kids. The first phones, 11 and 14. And it seems like that's about the average age that kids are getting phones, middle school age. They're not, always in contact with them. And it makes you nervous as a parent. So we went out and we gave them our old phones and we decided to get new phones. And we switched over to T-Mobile. I don't know if you care or not, but they're a lot cheaper than what we were paying for 4 lines than what we were paying for 2 with AT&T and even with Verizon. And that's what I think of both of those companies. What do we want to break into first? Nothing, because I meant to tell you. Our friend Levi had a birthday this weekend, and so his dad set up this, it's a tarp, the stuff you've probably seen it in the YouTube videos where these guys go on a hill and they make this giant water slide. And, he had all these bales of hay at the end. He probably could have used about 20 more, but he had enough to, as the kids were coming down, they hit it. But they lubed that thing up with soap constantly. And oh my God, for 3 or 4 hours, the kids had like the best day, like forgetting about all their worries and all the COVIDs of the world. And it was an awesome time. Really cool. Good friends, Pat and Ari. Where do we want to start here? I have a feeling these are hard candy, so I want to open this up just to see what these look like. I found these at the Wall store. They're from the Bimbo group. Have you ever heard the song Bimbo? If not, if I remember, I'll put it in the comments below. We used to sing it to our son constantly, and there's a line that says, it goes, I can't sing it. I might get a copyright strike. Bimbo, Bimbo, where you gonna go? Bimbo, what you gonna do? Does your mommy know that you're going down the road to see a little girlie-o? And we'd always ask him, would say, Grayson, does your mommy know? He'd be like, yeah. And of course, Cal would run and be like, I didn't know. I didn't fucking know. No. Oh. But yeah, she would come in and make a big deal out of it. Okay. No, these are not. Oh, how do you eat this? They're like there's sticks. Okay. I mean, without sticks, there can be no eating of this. I mean, I'm not touching it with my hands. You guys know me. I ain't getting my hands dirty. Unless it's an Oreo all over my face. Oh, yeah. This is nice of them. This seems a little overkill, but I've made a terrible mess. I'm sorry. So this is some kind of a strawberry vanilla apparent cream. Now, as you guys know, I try not to eat a lot of sugar. So over the course of the weekend, with the exception of maybe 4 or 5 White Russians, I only had about this much size of a brownie that I went out of my way to eat anything sweet. Perhaps things that I ate contain sugar. Everything's got sugar in it pretty much. However, that was the only thing I went out of my way to. See, I'm just trying to prove my point here. I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to open this. Like, there's no, how things like this work, like jellies, you go out to eat and there's usually like a layer that you can, maybe it's just that one's a bad one. Let's check the next one. No, these are all bad. I do see, okay, I see an indication where the foil is lighter on it. Ah, we got it. We've got it. This is a strange candy. If you've ever been to Fufu Island, then you know that this is 90% of their diet there. Strawberry and vanilla flavored candy and dead coconuts. All right. I guess you just, oh, wow. Here. It's got a much thicker consistency than I thought. I don't know what this is. I think we've got a good representation of vanilla and strawberry. Let's try it out. Wow, man, that is definitely its own thing. while still trying to avoid sugar. This is I can't. All right, you know how if you take cornstarch and water and you mix them together, you have a liquid unless you strike it with something quickly and it becomes a solid. You can't penetrate it. But this is kind of tastes like this reminds me of what the consistency would be in my mouth. Like it's definitely got some girth to it that ends with like more of a liquidy ending. I'm not going to eat any more of that because it's really kind of grossing me out. There's a weird oil that's on my finger, and now I am very disturbed. So I'm going to take this napkin and wipe my finger off, and then we'll move on. And no sooner. Let's all thank Mike for these next few things we're going to be eating. Mike sent me these last week. If you want to check out the video of the unboxing, unbagging, it's up in that corner in a little, what do you call those, cards? Let's clean up a little first. Come on. I really don't know what to think about those. These are really weird. There's something strange about those. The consistency is not normal. Okay, yeah, so Mike sent me these. These, I believe, are German, if I'm not mistaken. If anybody speaks German and wants to interpret the package, that would be fantastic. And these, and if I'm not mistaken, these come from Papua New Guinea. They actually could. I have no idea. These are a chocolate black tea. I don't like tea. I do like chocolate. And these are all incredibly melted because that's what happens when you mail things in the summer. Not that it was Mike's fault. It was all UPS and USPS and FedEx and OPP and LSD and cocaine. All right, I'm just going to break a piece. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. What the fuck is happening in my mouth? Huh. Now, my wife, Carol, tried these. Mike obviously tried these and clearly did not like them. I don't hate it. You know, I wouldn't go my way to get it again. I know it sounds crazy, but it tastes more like coffee than tea to me. Coffee leaves and tea grindings. Well, Germany, you did a pretty good job there. I don't see any problem with it. You guys are crazy. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. It's not horrible. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of what we got coming up later in this week. I'm going to make some pistachio milk. Now, that is a rare and exotic treat from Egypt, if you didn't know that. Don't look it up. I just think the idea of pistachio, especially if we strain out all that bullshit that's in there, all those little seeds or nuts, what are they? The nuts, pistachio nuts. Why don't pistachio nuts look like that when I get them at the store? I got some for Carol yesterday. They're big things in shells. That's not big things in shells. That's not even a little thing that's contained within the big thing in a shell. I've always loved the taste of pistachio. Never been a huge fan of the nut. Never been a huge fan of the ice cream because of the nuts. But if I could eat around them, when I was a kid, I remember we went somewhere and we used to get pistachio ice cream, and it didn't have that in there. Either that or my mother just like put it in her mouth and spit it out all the seeds and then baby birded it to me. I have no idea. Hey, Mom, how you doing today?
I hope you rot in hell for this, you no good, worthless son of a bitch.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry to hear about that. Okay, salty lychee. Lychee? Lychee. Let's go lychee. That sounds right. Salty lychee. I've never had a lychee in my life. I don't know what they taste like, but I don't like fruit that is salty, like a mango. You know what I mean. If you ever just eaten a mango, salty. I don't want salty. I don't mind salty with my sugar. Like that creates an interesting little savory treat. But when it comes to fruit, I don't want salt on my fruit. That just doesn't do it for me. All right, let's try the salty lychee. Now, where's lychee located? Oh, these come from Brockton, Massachusetts. That's right. The lychee plant grows in Brockton. Let's try it. First impression, it was like perfume. Oh, yeah. This does not agree with my palate. If you mix fruit and flowers and salt together, there you go. Oh, that is just awful. I guess we should try to wash it down with some of this fufu berry. This is a very rare berries to get a hold of outside of the island of Fufu, off the coast of Dublin. I've always loved that Jones Soda. I'm not sure if you can still send in your photos, but when they first started out, maybe that was OK Soda. No, I think it was Jones. You could send in photos and they would use them, and you could go to the store and you'd never find the same, label again, which I can't imagine the process that is. I mean, I can, because I've done a lot of printing. I mean, my whole life I've been heavily ingrained in the book world, so I know a lot about that shit. Anywho, let's try this out. Once again, you shouldn't drink soda. Soda is incredibly bad for you. It's like drinking just spoonfuls of sugar. But I'll do it for you to save your teeth, your belly, your life expectancy, whatever. I see why it's so rare here in the United States. It's very hard to get in because, you know, it's a natural aphrodisiac. God. Oh my God. Oh, no, it's not. But it's good. If you like soda, the Fufu Berry is what the fuck is a Fufu Berry? I'm not going to look it up. You can look it up and let me know in the comments below. Or don't. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Well, there was a lot of failures today, not many successes, but all in all, I don't know. You know, it was a good experience. They weren't terrible. I didn't throw up. As long as you don't throw up, it's a good time, I guess. Is that the qualifications that I've come to in my life where I'm like, well, I didn't throw up. We'll just chalk it up as something that happened today. And if you like new experiences, just like I love making these videos, then you should consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and hit the little bell icon to let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile today, and take care of each other out there. I'm Jason Oliver, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of the Vodkast podcast. Take care, and boy howdy.